Hi guys, my name is Christina and welcome to my channel, and welcome to this particular video in which I decided to show you the whole process of how I draw a page from literally terrible lines to the complete version that you see here. I do a lot of drawing videos on the channel. I share on Mondays what I drew over the weekend, and obviously I'm drawing pages for my comic all the time, or in a rare occasion I'm drawing a cover. So you definitely have seen, if you saw those videos, how I draw my pages, but I thought it's good to post here and there dedicated videos where I show how I'm drawing one particular page from beginning to end, because in the videos that I post on Mondays is not what's happening. So yeah, I decided to do a dedicated video. I will be doing several dedicated videos like this just to show you my process, how it evolves, how it changes, and because the point of this channel is to help you guys. So I'm gonna quickly go through how I'm approaching drawing my pages, and then I'm gonna roll the music and you can watch the rest. My standard strategy is that I have a backdrop color that I put in. Like in this case, you see it's blue. It's the color that is one of the dominant colors of the whole page. I just don't like working from white. I have to have some color present. Then I like to fill in my characters with one color shades. So basically I have each color dedicated for the hair, for the clothes, for the skin, for the eyebrows, for the eye color, for the whites of the eyes. So every character has this one color assigned to each particular part of this character. So this is what I like doing, and those colors always the same. So this helps me with consistency of the colors right away, because I just reuse those colors across the pages. Next thing that I like to do is to add a background. I add background behind, obviously, this base color that I have for my characters. And background for my comic is always pre-drawn. I have a lot of videos. I'm gonna link them down below when I show you how I'm creating backgrounds, how I'm implementing them. But long story short, my backgrounds are always pre-drawn, and this is basically a very quick process how I set up the whole page to start drawing more detailed. I already have characters with the colors, and I have backgrounds that I throw in. Then I like to clean on my lines, and then I can start drawing. I create a layer on top. I like to mask out each particular panel that I have, so I don't have to contain myself and make sure that I stand within these black lines. I just have a mask applied to each panel, and I draw within the folder that has this mask on, so I don't have to worry, getting out of the borders. And once all of this setup done, the backgrounds are in place, the colors are in place, this is where I start drawing in details. This is where I use several references of which I have reference page for each character, where I have photo references that I color corrected. Sometimes I go, if I find, for example, a certain model or whatever, I can color correct the skin, the eyes, the hair all separately to have the right colors that I need. And then I typically reuse the exactly same images that I use for reference. I just change overall colors of them to match scene that I'm drawing, depending. It's like a night scene or sunset or whatever. But I like to reuse same references for my characters, so they're consistent. So, and another reference that I always use is the page from the same scene. So unless I'm drawing this scene for the first time, and this is the first page in the scene that I'm drawing, which in this case it's not, I like to pick up the page before it or after it, the page that is already drawn, and I like to reference it as well. So I have a reference that I'm drawing colors from, the photo references, and I have references kind of like how I already use these colors and whatnot, and have example of kind of like the level of details that I decided to settle in. So this is literally my strategy. In this particular page, you see that on the third panel, I didn't put in colors for the character. There is a character standing like in the snowy background. I didn't put colors for this character because I didn't know how this character would look like yet. This is something that even though in this video I'm showing you how I'm drawing this particular page from start to finish, I didn't draw this page in one sitting, and I didn't draw this page like chronologically, like just said draw this one page and then started drawing everything else. I drew different pages in between while drawing this page, and those in between pages that I actually did another page that establishes this character a little bit more, and on that page I decided how this character gonna look like, and once I knew it, I drew it for this page. But you guys not gonna see it today, you're just gonna see me working on this page. But sometimes I leave characters, I just don't touch elements that I didn't decide how to draw yet, and I not always decide ahead what are the colors for the character is gonna be. If this character is not like a reoccurring character, it's a new character, then I just leave them and just draw them for the first time from scratch completely without no base colors or whatnot. So this is basically the gist of it, and at this point I just go into details and draw everything, and the only judgment here of how well I want to draw it and how detailed I want to draw it and how photoreal I want to draw it is literally just my own judgment of what I prefer for my comic. And when you guys creating your own pages, that ideally should be your own judgment. You shouldn't do something because this is how you think it's supposed to be done. You have to have your own vision and your own standards for how you want your drawing to be done. You really don't have to listen to anybody else and the vision that you have, and obviously if you want to improve, that's great, but it's good to just have your own vision overall. Like, look at the artists that you like and admire, but know what you want for yourself. You might want an even more detailed style, you might want even more realistic style, or you want it more stylized. So to me, this is the most important guidance that can be, and it's like your own vision of how you want it to be and the consistency overall. So your character and everything in your comic look consistent from page to page, from chapter to chapter, so that your reader knows what's going on. So that's that for the introductory, and I'm just gonna roll the music and let you guys just watch, because there is not much more that I can add. I think valuable. It's just observing how the process is done. I think it's the best teacher. And if you want to see me draw and talk constantly over my drawing and explaining everything that is going on, I post videos on Mondays, and there I just ramble along and go into backgrounds of the characters, of the story that I'm creating, world building, whatnot, and just talking about literally everything. But in this case, I just want to show you how the page is drawn, and I'm gonna roll the music and let you see it. So that sums it up. That's it for this video. Thank you so much guys for watching. Now you saw how exactly I drew this particular page. And again, if you want to see me draw more of the pages, I post videos every Monday where I show exactly what I'm doing every weekend and drawing there. And if you're interested in seeing more of this, you can go to my Patreon. The link is down below, and there I post literally everything that I draw and everything that I've ever recorded for my comic. And my comic is the only thing I draw these days. So again, thank you so much guys for watching. I hope you're having a good day, and I hope to see you in my next one. Thank you so much guys.